Nowhere do we face a more challenging or a more important balancing act than when it comes to securing our city's water future. Our lives and our city's viability depend on access to a reliable and sustainable water supply. Fresno's groundwater supplies are dropping fast, and that is not just related to the drought. Groundwater levels have dropped 100 feet over the last 80 years, and the trend continues. At the same time, we're overly reliant on groundwater for the majority of our water consumption, up to 88% at times. This cannot continue. Recognizing our unsustainable water practice, the Fresno City Council took courageous action last August, and they did what no city council in America wants to do. At the administration's recommendation, the council raised your water rates. I know if you ask them, the council will tell you that raising everyone's water bills is the next to the last thing that any of them want to do. That's right, I said the next to the last thing. They'll also tell you that the last thing they want to do is to fail to take action today on an issue as important as securing our city's water future. With the increased water rates, the city will be investing over $400 million to capture and treat enough mountain water to serve Fresno's needs and allow us to replenish our groundwater supplies in the next 10 years. And we already have the rights to this water. We just need to construct the pipelines and the treatment facilities so we can actually take use of that water and put an end to our over-reliance on groundwater. Our water plan will make that happen, and it needs to happen now. Now, with the same sense of urgency and tenacity, the city has been in a 5-year dead sprint to prepare our land and infrastructure for industrial expansion and job creation. We've been told time and again that we're missing out on opportunities for business expansion and attraction because we don't have the incentives or the infrastructure in place. So we've been plowing ahead to remedy that situation, beginning with our infrastructure. I'm pleased to report today that the city of Fresno now has almost 10,000 acres of industrial zoned land, and that with the build out of our water capital plan, we'll be among the best served communities in California. With over 180,000 acre feet a year in surface water allocations and over 80 million gallons per day of wastewater capacity, we can serve our existing ratepayers and accommodate the expansion of our industrial customers, a claim that many communities in California simply are not able to make. I'll tell you this quick story. We, not long ago, had a large employer in town evaluating whether or not they wanted to come to Fresno, and we had a great meeting with the water, wastewater, and all of the infrastructure heads in the city of Fresno, and I had prepped my team, and I had said, I want you to really promote, and you've got to really sell what we've got here, because we've got a great thing going. Some of you may know Steve Hogg. He's the city's assistant director for wastewater. If he's here today, he may be a little embarrassed at this story, but at the end of Steve's presentation to this major employer, he says, quite cockily, he says, frankly, when it comes to wastewater, we put other California communities to shame. I was so proud at that moment. That's right. We're on it. Nobody can take us when it comes to wastewater.